Hey, hey, Anna Stropnik coming to you on the day 5 video. How did you get on so far? I hope you're enjoying this challenge. Hope you're getting challenged and you're getting some great responses and results so far. So we're only on day 5. So just imagine if you're doing this every single day, every single step that we taught, that you're doing it every single day from now on. Until you create that result that you always wanted. So I'm super, super excited for you. I'm here to cheer on you. So today, on day 5, we're actually going to be talking about close. So we're going to be talking about those people that have watched the presentation and then you get them on a phone call. So you set up that phone call for follow-up, and this is exactly the steps that you say. So just before I start this, I want to give credit where credit is due. So the closing blueprint is really something that I learned from Ray Higdon. And lots of things that I taught in this course were things that I learned from my coaches, from Ray Higdon, from Brian Fryer, from Bob Heilig, Eric Worre, Fraser Brooks, Marina Simone. So these are some of the people that I follow and I've been following for the last 2.5 years. And I just put it all together in a way that it's working for me. So if you heard this before, that's why. Okay, so let's go into the close. So you have somebody who said they watched the video and you have them on a call, actually, or you have them on a call. So first thing you're going to ask if they have watched the video. So let's cover if they say no at this point, that they haven't watched the video, but they're still on the call with you, they're already on a call with you. What are you going to say in that case? So there's no point of you, again, going back to being a tool. Must be a reason. They probably want you to explain the information to them. So don't make a mistake and say, oh, no worries, let me just do the presentation over the phone for you. It's like what Fraser Brooks says. It's like, when you're buying a house, do you have to actually see the house, or you can explain how the rooms look like over the phone? You really gotta see that video. So what you're going to say is you're just going to say, hey, no problem. I hope you don't mind. I have to prioritize my time. I'm super busy and I have to get back with people who have watched the video. But I promise I'll get back to you in a week or so. Okay, so there's few very important points on this, why you say things that you say. So you want to posture yourself as somebody who is busy, so don't posture them as being busy, or they didn't have the time to watch the video and you have to dance for them. You got to be busy too. So even if you don't have one single thing booked on your calendar, you still want to position yourself busy. If there's nothing on that month, just like your birthday or something, it doesn't matter. You get off that phone and say, you're going to reschedule, but you're going to get back to them. You promise you're going to get back to them. Okay, so they benefit. I promise you're going to get back to them, but you need to prioritize your time, and you need to get back with people who have watched the video and they're ready to rock and roll. Okay, so that's when you say no, they haven't watched it. So you're going to get off of that phone call. Okay, so we might say, oh, but what do I do then? Well, you can say, in a few days, oh, I just had a slot opened up. If you watch the video, we can talk then. Or if they say, I can watch it now, then, just pretend, try to squeeze them in, and, maybe if I call you back at 5:15 today, are you sure you can watch it by then? I can squeeze you in that slot. Okay, so you want to posture yourself as busy. What if they say yes? The first question you're going to ask is, what did you like best? So you don't want to ask, so what do you think? That's the worst question you can ask, because they can be negative or positive. But if you ask, what did you like best? They're going to say, if they hate it, 99% of it, they will say one thing that they liked about it. So even if they say, I hated it, okay, but what did you like best? So you go around that one thing that they like best, and you want to explore there. So you want to explore. If they say, you know, they like the products. Why did you like the products? Why would you benefit the products? You know, somebody who might benefit from it. Why? Why? You want to know, you want to get into depth on why that is. You want to make more money. Why? Why is that important to you? So those are the types of questions you want to ask. You want to be, in closing, all you want to do is ask questions and listen. Ask questions and listen. You know, just, you know, try to not say too much, because you can really spoil it for yourself at the end, you know, by saying something wrong. So all you do is you just ask and listen. Okay, so you're going to ask those questions. Why is that important to you? And when they say, oh, I love the car program, great, me too. So you always agree with them and say you like that the best, but you don't want to be bringing up anything else that they didn't mention. So let's say they said, oh, you know, I love to travel. And you say, yeah, it's great. And we also have this BMW program or Jeep program or whatever. They did not say that. And they might hate Jeeps and hate BMWs. Don't bring up anything they didn't ask for. So just stay with the flow. Just stay with why. What is the why for them? And just say, you know, agree with them. You like the same thing. And then move on from there. So then explore into the reason, like why, you know, somebody making more money, you know, might be like just a superficial reason, but, you know, is it to spend more time with their kids? You know, is it like to pay for their weddings? Is it to retire early? You know, why is it? Like, if you get to their emotional string, that is super, super important, that you find that emotion, you find that why they want to do this business. And that is something that is going to be their drive. Once you have them in your team, you can always go back to them, you know, is this not important anymore? And it's going to be their best motivator. Their why is going to be their best motivator. So you want to find out all of these answers before. And once you think you got it, once you touched into their emotional state, you know, and you know, this is why I need this is why I want to do this, you always want to have them sell themselves before you sell them, if that makes sense. That is like the best way to do it, and that's really what we are there for. So us just having them join our team is not our primary goal. Yeah, you get that first bonus commission, but this is not why we do this business. We actually do this business to help people get successful. So once they join, this is just the start. Once they join with you, that's when you work the hardest. After that, you need to help that person get to their next rank, get their first customers, really, really help them grow their business until they're ready to do it themselves. Okay, so this is why it's like getting to the point where they feel comfortable, and when they see that you are going to be there for them all the way, you're going to be their support in every single step that they take further on after they join. So now this is the magic question you're going to ask at the end, and you're going to say, all right, you know, you can ask, you know, do you see the opportunity for yourself? Why? You know, all of these questions. So you get to the last question, and that's going to be, all right, it's not a question. It's going to be a statement. You're just going to say, hey, sounds to me like you're ready to get started. Sounds to me like you're ready to join. Sounds to me like you're ready. So then you just wait. You just pause, wait. You're not going to be the next person talking. Doesn't matter how long that is. They're making a decision. You know, you can really spoil it if you talk beyond this point. So once you say, sounds like you're ready to get started, you just shut up. You know, put yourself on mute and, you know, go grab some water, wait for their response. So after they respond, you know, if it's a yes, great. You know, what's your mailing address? You can sign them right up there. If they say no, if they say no, you're gonna have to do some acting. You're gonna have to act really surprised, because they answered yes to all of those questions, And you're going to have to pretend that this is the first time you ever heard somebody say no at this point. So this is what you're going to use. You're going to say, hey, I'm really, really surprised because usually people who say exactly what you just said, they typically join. So you're using persuasive words, which is usually, exactly, typically. So you're saying, hey, usually people who say exactly what you just said, they typically join. So you're going to act surprised, and then they're going to be like, okay. So you want to do that, and that's really like the whole thing about closing. So rewatch this video from the beginning, so you have all the answers, what they say. If they say no, they haven't watched the video. If they say yes, they have watched the video all the way until the end. When you ask that question, sounds to me like you're ready to join. And act surprised if they say no at that point. If they say yes, start entering their information. Be ready to sign them up right there and then. So that's the closing part. So your action step today, okay, we're going to have a big one now. We're going to have a big action step for the last day, and that's going to be do all the action steps that we taught in this challenge. So number 1, make 10 new friend requests. Number 2, compliment and connect with 10 people. Number 3, prospect 10 people. Number 4, follow up with 10 people. Number 5 is going to be comment and love on 10 people's posts. Okay, so it's kind of like what you do at the same time when you're connecting and complimenting. That's the way I do it. So these 5 things, these 5 times 10 that I like to call them, they are my DMO every single day. Okay, so just imagine what your business is gonna. Can you just pause this? Thanks. No. So this is just imagine what your business is gonna be like if you do this every single day for the next, let's say, 90 days. What if you take it to 180 days? You just gotta be like consistent with these things. You can't say, after a month, oh, I'm gonna stop this and I'm gonna do something different and it's not working or whatever. You gotta be patient. If you honestly carry on with this for 180 days, you're going to have more business than you can imagine. Just think about it. It's 300 new leads, new prospects that you're prospecting every single month, that you're getting inside of your network. They're being your audience. They're seeing exactly what you're doing on your profile, and it's just a matter of time that you're gonna see that momentum happening in your business. So I'm here to help you. I'm very excited to hear about your results, about your successes. So make sure you post them here in the group. I don't have any agenda like with this, free course that I did, that I'm like, selling something else. It's not, but I would love for you, if you found value, to add your people into this group, because hopefully we're going to be doing things like this more often in here. We're going to be doing like different marketing challenges and prospecting challenges, and if you are looking to learn and your team to learn how to prospect and how to market utilizing social media and how to get your team to grow, just add them to this group, and I'm so excited to help you. So hopefully you enjoy this, and I want to see you crush it. So thank you so much, and have a great weekend.